It was supposed to be the perfect weekend escape. Sarah and her 3 friends had been planning this trip for months, a cozy cabin deep in the mountains, far away from the noise of the city. But the moment they left the main road, the sky darkened, and snow began falling heavily, faster than they had ever seen. The GPS stopped working, and soon the roads vanished under a thick, blinding blanket of white. Hours later, just as panic began to creep in, a silhouette appeared through the storm, a lone cabin standing quietly amidst the snow. Wooden, weathered, and almost hidden by the blizzard, it seemed like a mirage. Relief washed over them as they approached it, but the sense of unease lingered. The door creaked open as if inviting them in. Inside, the cabin was warm, yet strangely empty. Dust covered the furniture, and an old fireplace stood cold and unused. On the wall, a single note was pinned: "Welcome. Stay, if you dare." Laughter nervously echoed through the group, but Sarah's unease grew. As night fell, the storm outside intensified. Strange sounds began to echo through the cabin. A door slammed shut by itself. Footsteps echoed in empty hallways. Shadows flickered across the walls, always just beyond sight. In the corner of the room, Sarah discovered an old, leather-bound journal. The entries told of someone trapped here decades ago, describing the same eerie events that now surrounded them. Unable to resist curiosity, Sarah and her friends explored further. Behind a tall bookshelf, she found a hidden door. Pushing it open revealed a room frozen in time. Photographs of past visitors lined the walls, their faces blurred and eyes haunting. Dusty furniture and an old fireplace, surprisingly warm, made it seem as if someone had just left. The journal warned, the cabin had a secret, a presence that trapped anyone who stayed after the first snowfall. Fear turned into panic as they tried to leave. But outside, the snowstorm had buried the road. The cabin seemed to shift, twisting unnaturally. Every exit led them back inside. Whispers became voices, pleading, mocking, threatening. Shadows gathered in corners, moving closer whenever they tried to run. Hours passed, blending into a nightmarish blur. Sarah realized that the cabin fed on fear and would not release them unless they confronted it. She gathered her courage and read aloud from the journal. Only by acknowledging the cabin's pain can one be free. Suddenly, the shadows coalesced. Dark figures with hollow eyes circled them, but Sarah continued speaking, whispering apologies and promises to remember the spirits trapped here long ago. Slowly, the storm outside began to calm. The oppressive weight of the cabin lifted. The doors opened. For the first time, the snow-covered path out of the forest appeared real. As they drove down the mountain, silence settled among the friends. Behind them, the cabin vanished into the blizzard, leaving only faint tracks in the snow, a warning to the next wanderer.